All right, hi, Dr. Strickland. This is the reflection number two. What have you learned about research so far? Well, I've learned a lot about categorizing research. I've learned about the different ways that research is put together, as well as the different methods that are carried out, as well as how to pick a good sample population size after reading the text and understanding about the two types of studies, the quantitative and the qualitative. Just reading about how the population and those samples are tested is pretty interesting to me. I've also learned about not only the methods of the research, but the different ways that the data is composed and compiled, as well as tested, whether it's through formulas or informal interviews and collecting the data like that. I also like to, when I do read research, look at how the author's taken that data, compiled it, tested it, and how they compose their results. That's interesting to me, and how that fits in with their initial research question that you get at the beginning of the text itself. As far as the challenges go, I think my biggest challenge this week was for the organization of the research itself and being able to find parallels between the different articles that I've chosen to look at, and also really just the organization of everything and keeping it together in a logical, cohesive way. That Excel spreadsheet has helped out quite a bit with the organization of the research and keeping it all in one place, as well as putting in my own words, as well as copying text from the articles themselves into that Excel file, is going to keep me a little bit more grounded, I feel like, and a little bit more organized. As far as what successes I've had, is I've been very successful in finding a lot of new research that's pertinent to my topic and interesting to me when it comes down to looking at teacher self-efficacy, efficacy, excuse me, as well as leadership styles and what different administrators are doing to keep their staff motivated and to really try and develop a more sense of autonomy between the teachers and the community members as well. What have I learned about myself as a consumer of research? Well, especially this week, I've learned that I am more apt to sympathize with qualitative studies. It takes me a little bit more to wrap my head around the quantitative studies, I think, because of the large amounts of data. The studies I've been working with have been working with thousands of people. And to wrap my head around that, and the scope of the research itself is pretty interesting. What steps are next for me is just to continue to look for more good quality research, new things that aren't just published in knick-knacky kind of journals, but real credible research that's carried out in a way that is not only easy for me to understand and read, but also pertinent to my topic. Like I said, I've been finding a lot of newer stuff, but it doesn't seem to pull the professional weight, I guess you could say, that we're looking for these annotated reviews and things like that. So I'm going to continue to look for that, and just really get my feelers out there and try and find some more high quality research.